Yo, 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 what up, good people? It's your boy Mdeni, too stylish, back again with another review. Today we're doing Phume the Artist and Yolophonik's Early Transcendentals. Just to give you a bit of background on these two artists, this is a collaborative EP. It's just a 4-song EP. Phume the Artist is a multi-instrumentalist and vocalist and artist. He also has his own clothing brand called By Phume, which has really dope pieces, man. You guys should check it out for real. And he has a lot of music on his SoundCloud. The one song I really would recommend that you check out. I mean, check out all of his stuff, but there's a really interesting song there called Corruption Rhythm, which is like the first alternative R&B political song I've heard personally, So I thought that was really dope, bro. Yolophonik is a producer, based in PTA, I guess. Man, he's got a lot of stuff on his SoundCloud, so just make sure you check that out. The one tape of Yolophonik I would really suggest all of them, but Vaporwave. Start there. That tape really defines for me his sound, and that's the tape that put me onto him. So yeah, without any further waste of time, let's get into this, man. Early Transcendentals. Hey, kumshile is bra. And I had to go jump on Wikipedia to find out what a transcendental is. And basically it's like a philosophy from Plato and those brews. It's like transcendentals are basically the properties of existence. That's what these basic philosophers were talking about. The properties of existence, what makes the human experience human. And there were 4 properties, like the first transcendentals, then they added onto them. And those properties are basically unity, goodness, beauty, and truth. And transcendentals also actually represent the ultimate desires of a human being. So I thought that was interesting that they called it early transcendentals. But yeah, man, I mean, the cover is also really cool. It's them doing the young folded leg sitting pose type thingy, my bob. I'm gonna go into each song individually, and the first song on the tape is called Hot and Cold. Not Hot and Cold, it's actually called Hot/Cold. And it's a really good song, man. I liked it. When it first came on, I was thrown off by it. But yeah, it took a while for me to get into it, and once I finally got into even the lyrics, then I finally understood what he was doing. It's a really laid back Steve Lacy type song. If you listen to Steve Lacy from the internet, you'll like this song, trust me, man. And yeah, he's just talking. This is an album about heartbreak for me, and this is the initial point. This is the beginning point of Phume's heartbreak with this girl. I guess she's broken up with him, and literally the first lyric we hear on the tape is "Lost you, then I found you." You know what I'm saying? So he's telling us that he's lost his girl, man. He's go-wishing. But in this particular song, he feels like her emotions are on a roller coaster of sorts, because she's hotter than the Earth's core, then she's colder than the Cape Shore in winter. And she wants in and she wants out, So he's kind of trying to cement where she is. Like, what do you want from me? He even says, like, you're cycling through hot and cold again and again. It's like a cycle, and she's not settling on one emotion, which is to be with him. Go to the second song, Jaded, Faded. I love it, man. It's featuring Tasman Day, and I mean, she just absolutely went bananas on it. I think she really killed her feature. Her vocals are mixed in such a way that it sounds like she's like in another room from where the music is being made, or it sounds like she's distant. And I guess that actually speaks to the distance. It seemed very deliberate to me that they would mix her vocals in that way. But this is definitely my favorite song on the tape. The lyrics, some of the lyrics, he starts the song off by saying it's shaping up to be a perfect storm, so they're about to walk into this argument, and he's just like, oh, here we go again. I like the one bar. And ladies, Vele, you should stop doing this. Not just ladies, but gents. But I'm singling out ladies because Phume singled out the ladies. When he says communication is difficult when you're always on your phone. Don't want to be the one to cast a stone, So he's complaining about her passiveness in this relationship, her unsureness. And so instead of communicating, she's busy playing on her phone, and he doesn't want to start an argument, I guess, because he doesn't want to really push her to be angry at him. But the communication is lacking. And gents, just express yourselves. Don't allow these women to make you feel like if you express yourself emotionally, you are less of a man. So Phume, throw the stone there. Tasman was talking about just hold me like you're healing among the storm. Perfection is a metaphor for those who have no home. So she's not really looking for the perfect situation or the perfect relationship from this. She's more saying, yo, dude, but even when we're going through these hard times, you need to find a way to be a comfort zone for me, a place of healing for me, even if we have these storms. Because she's saying, give me healing among the storm. You know what I'm saying? Connection is difficult when we're on our own. So I guess she's also speaking to her own isolation, bro. Her own aloofness in the relationship, man. Yo, like that song is just amazing. It has this knock. It's like Steve Lacy and Lenny Kravitz made a song, bro. The third song on the tape is called Cross Your Mind. I like it as well. This is my second favorite song on this EP. It's really, really good. It starts off with these filter reverb kind of vocals, that makes Phume sound like he's like the vocals that they mixed for Tasman on the previous song. Now Phume's vocals are mixed in that way where it sounds like he's in another room. And I guess now it's speaking to his distance from her now. They're drifting further and further away from each other. That's how I took it anyway. I don't know. I think they are being that deliberate. Yolo and Phume are being that deliberate. I'd like to believe so. But I like it because even the first lyric speaks to that. He says, pretty girl I admire from afar, came so close but shot away like a star. And I guess that's just those unreached desires. At this point in the tape, I think he's coming to terms with the fact that he's not going to reach this state of being that he wants, of being fulfilled by this girl or having this girl in his life. And so now he's like, you came so close, but you're a star that's far away, Goes to the bar, I could never cross your mind at all. And then after he says that, he literally says, make me your selection on the first verse. Then he says, I loved you with a passion, stop with the rejection. So he's fully just expressing himself now, like, you're rejecting me, but I don't get why. I've been here, I've been the guy for you. Why are you doing that, girl? Here's the thing though, Phume, that I picked up, man. South African women want a Fernando. They want a Fernando. A Fernando is quite simply a romantic man, but South Africa is just full of seepos. Seepos who, like Phume said in his bar, because Phume said it, he said, passively I'm chasing from a distance, patient from a distance. So gents, let me tell you something. In order for us to stop being seepos, we must stop passively chasing women. We must actively pursue them. I also have that problem. I'm passive sometimes in my pursuits. Like, oh, she should know that I like her. I mean, I did this and this. Well, nigga, it ain't enough. Do more. Don't be a seepo. Cross Your Mind is a really good record. It sounds like something off Frank Ocean's Blonde. So I thought that was really dope. Shout out to y'all, gents. The last song on here is Love Hopes, and I love it. It's a laid back song as well, and here he's just now being honest with himself. about this breakup, about this heartbreak, But he's back in destructive habits. From my view, anyway, I'll tell you why. He first starts off the song by saying, "I've never gotten far being the nice guy." Hey man, who has? Um, and then he follows that up with something that I need to have a serious chat with Phume about. He says in his bar, trying to have a wholesome conversation with a bad bitch. Phume, that's your first mistake, man. Don't go looking for empathy from a bad bitch, because that's the natural response. When niggas get their hearts broken, they want a woman who's gonna explain it to them because she's more emotionally in tune with her emotions. But now the thing with bad bitches is that they know this information, and so bad bitches just want to be bad bitches. So if you're gonna come and try and be wholesome and have a wholesome conversation with a bad bitch and she's just trying to be a bad bitch, then nigga, of course you gonna get wholesome conversation that's rejected. What you talking about? No, and he says running out of steam trying to cope with a bad stitch. So she's worn him down because he's pouring out his emotions, he's running out of steam, and he's got a stitch, a slavi, a frog in your throat. He's going shouting. I love the honesty, bro. But yeah, never seek empathy from a bad bitch when you're hurting. That's the lesson. And he follows that up with, I hold your phone while you pose for the gram. You send that picture to a different man. See? Told you, nigga. But yeah, it's a heartbreaking yet hopeful melody. It's like a blues rock song, to be honest. So yeah, shout out to y'all gents, man. Y'all put in work. Gotta rate this. Remember I told you guys, short projects, they can't get a 5 from me, no matter how perfect they are. There's too little room for error. So early Transcendentals, I'm definitely giving this one a 4 out of 5. Yeah, man, make sure you guys support underground music, underground South African music from talented South African artists. I'm gonna do my part by covering this stuff and reviewing it, because these dudes are talented, man. No cap, they ain't pay me for this review, they ain't know me. I'm just reviewing it because I stumbled on it and it's super great, amazing music. So make sure you support these guys. Get the tape. Tell me what you think of the tape. Comment on it. Did you hear this? Did you like this? Didn't you like this? Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and I will see you at the top. Awareness.